So Jody Jones is going to come on for the Sky Blues, and Jordan Shipley applauds the Sky Blues fans as he goes off, and he's given a couple of hugs. Well, now he looks tearful to me, Jordan Shipley, and I wonder if that tells us, I might be reading too much into this, I may well be, but he just looked a little bit emotional there. He's just shaking hands with the manager. Is that the Coventry lad's final game for his hometown club, I wonder?
Well, if it is, it's another good performance from Jordan Shipley. I thought he was lively, had a couple of opportunities. Left foot's been distinctive, hasn't it, in this game? Nearly scored the one where he lifted it over the goalkeeper, went wide. He had another shot well saved by Bursic in the first half, and has generally performed really well there.
And the Sky Blues fans, I think, spotting that as well, have broken into a Jordan Shipley's One of Our Own song. It could be one or two players saying goodbye. We saw Jordan Shipley seemingly in tears after he was substituted, suggesting that maybe his terrific career with his home City club might have come to an end. Again, I might be reading too much into it, but he's getting a couple of players are putting their arm around him now as he comes and says farewell to the fans. So I think it's looking to be a fairly safe assumption that Jordan Shipley is saying goodbye, at least for now, to the Coventry City supporters.
Yeah, you might be right on that one, Clive. I saw he gave a big hug to Mark Robins as well after the end of the game. So listen, we can't second guess. We'll know next week what's going to happen. But it's good to, if it is, and already he's leading the tributes here, so I would imagine that probably, says that's probably going to be the last time we see him in the Sky Blue shirt. Yeah,
Carl McFadden giving him a hug and pushing him forward so that he is in front for the supporters. Well, he's a hometown player, as I say, is Jordan Shipley. He was part of the team that went to Wembley twice. He played in those two finals. He was part of the promotion-winning team from both League Two and League One, part of the team that kept them up in the Championship last season. It's his town club. I'm sure he'll have a good career. There'll be League One and League Two clubs at the very least queuing up for his signature, I would imagine. But his Coventry City career appears to have come to an end after 162 appearances at a quick count for the club, during which he scored 20 goals. And I'd say his hometown team, and he's getting a terrific reception, not only from the fans but also his teammates, who are sort of mobbing him now. They're making a real fuss of him. And notice Jody Jones just goes off to one side. You do wonder about him as well, but he's not making quite so much of anything, so we can't really read anything into that. But it's very clear that Jordan Shipley, I know his father listens, and we've spoken to him on the phone in many times, and feel free to give us a call this evening, because he's getting a terrific reception as Jordan Shipley from the Coventry City supporters, and it's quite an emotional moment. And for a player who's been at the club for so long, I mean from junior level as well, and you'll know him obviously very well, Oggy.
I've known him from a wee tot. I've seen him come through the academy, and he's grown in stature. You see him in the under-16s, the under-18s, the breakthroughs into 21s, gone through all the leagues with Coventry. Brilliant characters, just got better and better. Fantastic footballer, I've got to say, and he's never ever let Coventry down to produce some brilliant performances, and he deserves this type of reception. And I just, wherever he goes next year, I wish him really, really well, and whoever gets him will be getting a very, very good player and a really good kid.
Well, I might send his number to Mickey Bellin and James Vaughan. Anyway, so the rest of the players now also say their end-of-season farewells to the fans. Who knows, one or two of these players may not be back next season. Obviously, you've got the loans, Ian Matson, Jake Clark-Salter. We just don't know what's going to happen in the summer, and even contracted players might leave. Carl McFadden gets a handshake and a hug from Mark Robins, but that's just, I think, end-of-season stuff. And Liam Kelly as well, the captain, who finished the season well. Good performance, actually, from Liam Kelly today, wasn't it? And now Carl McFadden is pushing Adi Vivash towards the supporters. Meanwhile, Stoke City are doing their goodbyes to their fans. It's a little bit more subdued from their part. I think some sort of Player of the Season award has been made there to Stoke, but it's the Sky Blues players we've got our eyes on. All the fans still there, still applauding and still enjoying. It's a short walk actually from where they are to the tunnel for the Coventry City players, and they are reluctantly now beginning to head that way. And well, we'll see many of them back very soon. Season starts almost before you know it next season because of the World Cup.